I think they have again kind of just updated the rosters. Not They've added a little bit with the X Factor. They added a little bit with more modes and stuff. I know, like they call it face of the franchise now, but I don't feel like they hit on a lot of the stuff that players like us have been upset about lately. Like we want crisp gameplay, and that game alone there was like 3 glitches and 3 things that didn't make sense that shouldn't happen. It just they got a lot to work on. It's just another Madden game. I'm still kind of waiting for that breakout Madden game. I don't think it's this year, but who knows?
Ertz leading a deep group. Weapons galore for Drew Brees and the other NFC QBs. On 2nd and 7, Brees, and he will find his Saints teammate Michael Thomas complete.
Okay.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So
looks much clearer this year. I say that like every year though. I don't know, the field doesn't look too realistic, honestly. I'd have to say I'm kind of surprised by the field. The player animations, though, I think they've done a big job with player animations, especially the tackling.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete.
Yeah, the grass just, I don't know. The grass doesn't look realistic. I know it's not real grass, it's turf. But the turf doesn't, I don't know. The turf doesn't look good, I don't think. At least for the stadium. It might not be that way for all the games, but, oh, get up there.
Leading up to the NFC Championship game. He keeps himself in such superb physical condition and still loves everything that goes along with football. He may play till he's 60. Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have back on their heels.
Okay.
Return there, call it 13 yards. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10.
God, the dude's a boss. My boy Patrick Mahomes is a boss. Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. A first-time Pro Bowler. Here's James Conner of the Steelers. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 27, Mahomes. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Ooh, no. Okay, it's cool, but I don't know. It takes a realistic. It didn't look realistic, honestly. When he did like the juke and the spin and everything, it didn't look realistic. It looked like, it just doesn't look realistic.
The organization.
I think the jukes need to be a little harder to do.
How well are you set up for future years with that youngster as your quarterback? Not only are the guys on the team excited about it, think about free agents, thinking about where they might want to play. If you're a free agent receiver, you're thinking Kansas City.
Yeah, okay. How many free agent wide receivers have we had, huh?
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Steps away to his left.
Oh, Mahomes is quick. Mahomes is quick.
Near the 45 at the 44. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Uh-oh.
And he's got his man.
Bullet. Okay. Injury. You're going the wrong way, bud. He had the first down. Then went backwards.
Good defenses. It's understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches.
Ooh, we didn't get it.
Display right there.
Good defense fold there.
A chance to think about turning
All
it
right.
upfield. Well, that's one of those in-between spots where you like to rely on analytics. Did you like the decision to go for it?
Frankly, I did, because you know I'm an aggressive guy. But that the analytics and the old school go by your feel.
Well, do you like I like the tackle animations. I think they're good. I think they're a lot better than what they were, or what they've been. Again, realistic of the field doesn't seem realistic, you know?
It's a loss of 2.
Yeah, it's very cartoony looking. Kind of. I mean, yeah, I guess you can't make everything look perfect, but I mean, I feel like if they're trying to go realistic,
He's a heck of a player.
And they're a big team.
and in doing so, they're like,
Hard to believe that his father, Gene Atkins,
gosh, this doesn't
was
look
an
realistic.
NFL defensive back, has bred this big defensive tackle.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as...
I liked that you could choose power or finesse on the when you're trying to get through the line.
And communicating well too.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here, because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock, because...
Ooh, that's not very realistic of a tackle. What do you do, punch him in the chest?
Guess what? You're likely going...
I didn't like that one. I'm not a huge fan of that one. He like punched him in the chest. Okay, it just looked like he did. I don't know. I still don't. Looks a little bit. It doesn't look as realistic as the other tackles, but I'm just being a picky pickster. Oh, there we go. I like that. Okay, knocked it down. Not everything's an interception. That's nice to see.
Different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And he will score.
All right.
Touchdown NFC from 19 yards away. And the NFC is in for 6. Great play, but admittedly, the tackling in the Pro Bowl, Charles, not always the best.
I would say that they're not quite as
that tackle.
committed
Bad.
to getting a guy on the ground in the Pro Bowl as maybe during the regular season and, of course, in the playoffs. But still, heck of an individual effort there on that run.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's finished off by an NFC touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Sheds a second man.
Okay. I like that.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught.
Okay, Landry. Okay, Landry.
Big play there.
I see you.
NFC, 46 yards. 1st down now.
Just went up and got it.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this,
Kelsey's a tank.
End zone, if not settle for a field goal. Looks
He
like
is a tank.
It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. Mahomes now to
Oh,
throw.
get there. Oh, he didn't get in, did he?
He will come down out of
Nope.
bounds, says the side
Didn't think
judge.
so.
Incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins,
Close
the
one,
Pro
though.
Bowler, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Boy, you will not see a
They're playing
quarterback of his
zone.
caliber miss one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants. And that is caught for an
Easy,
AFC
Keenan Allen.
touchdown. Keenan Allen. As
Whoa.
the first half is winding
Okay.
down. And the AFC is an extra
Well,
point away
apparently
from
we're
tying
celebrating
this game
out in
up.
the parking lot.
I don't think it's any
Not sure what's
secret
going
they
on
know
there.
what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you get a brand new ball game. Jason Myers now for the extra point.
Boom,
It's
I like
good,
it.
and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
I see a few things right now that
A drive there of
you
just
know
4
are kind of
plays.
eh.
And it ends with an AFC touchdown. So
I do kind of worry
only
about
7 now
the
as we
bugs
kick it
right
away.
now. I've had a few bugs just in this game, and this is the very first game.
And he'll take
Like,
it back to about
kind of makes
the
me worry about what the rest of the
19-yard
games are
line.
going to look like for bugs, you know?
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
All right, they're going to run this.
They'll indeed try to run it
Comes
out
out
as
the
they
end of the
start
half,
the
and
drive.
of course, Todd Gurley's going
Just
to gain
one
a
or two there, but they do
huge
get it
gain
done.
there.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3
All right.
seconds left in the first half.
Bring in Peyton Manning to throw that deep ball, huh?
And this'll
Oh,
probably
he
be
retired?
the
Didn't
last
know.
play of the quarter.
Oh.
The final shot before half for Breeze.
There we go.
And
Got
he's
the
got
sack.
it down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
So far, I'm happy and kind of like, you know, we need to see more. This is just the first game. It's just the first game take.
Contested first half of play in this Pro Bowl.
And okay, so
But
much
so
for
far,
halftime
I
break.
mean-
Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
So far, I like the player animations are better this year. I feel like the graphics for grass and players are kind of the same as last year, or the grass I think is worse.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10.
I do like how he's like his little X Factor. He's like on fire right now, and it shows you that.
This is the Chargers' Melvin Gordon, and he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the
I
line.
really do like the animations though
Fletcher
that they
Cox,
have.
the Eagles All-Pro there to make the tackle. Throwing on 2nd down. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. He's got a man complete.
Ooh, did he catch
Goes
that?
for a gain of 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty,
Apparently.
you know,
Oh, they're not going
excited
to challenge it?
about. But big plays, let's
Bringing the
face it,
blitz.
that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from
Oh.
the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain.
All right.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I almost feel like I'm cheating with Mahomes. Like, yeah, you know, I love the Chiefs and everything, but he's pretty much like using a cheat code.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that. As
I
he's
like
brought
how
down.
hard the running is this year. It seems pretty tough so far, and I'm playing on a decently low, decently low like difficulty, and it's still pretty tough to find the holes in there.
They need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Bring the blitz, huh? Bring the blitz. Going right up the middle, Kelsey. You know what I'm saying?
On 1st down, Mahomes.
There it is. Oh, you can't stop me. No, you can't stop me.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the AFC has taken the lead. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish type matchups on the other
Ah,
side.
he's a tank.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You're going to yell at me?
Still same thing for kicking. So not much difference there in the kicking.
And that makes the score 14-7.
I don't really notice much different as far as the play calling goes either. It all seems pretty much the exact same as last year. I mean, it's been this way for several years now, I guess.
Run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I like how on the right it tells you kind of your people and what they need to try to do. If he sacks the quarterback 0, he has 0 out of 2. But if he sacks the quarterback twice, he'll be like, you know, extra on fire or whatever it's called. I don't know exactly what it's called. The X Factor.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. So a loss of 5.
I feel like it's much tougher to run this year. And I'm even playing on like a lower difficulty and it still seems tough. Well, here's a new thing. They have this X Factor like thing. So it tells you like your guys, Watt, tells you what he's good at, that type of thing. So that's kind of cool. But that all comes with the X Factor stuff, so that's all new. That is all new.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And possession.
Yeah, so don't take sack. Max throwing distance increased by 15 yards. You can see that on the right side. So when they get whatever they need, they basically get an upgrade, which is kind of cool. I mean, I don't know how realistic it is, really. Like, I don't understand why they added the X Factor. Like I don't get why they added it. I mean, I get why they added it because it's something new, but what does it actually bring to the game? What does it actually do as far as player ratings? Now, maybe I mean, it just basically allows your good players to be better. You know, and it's only the X Factor players. Like, why not let all players do that? If a player's playing a good game, shouldn't his stats increase during the game? Why is it only X Factor people, and why do they only have to do certain things?
You're coming up and thinking about it.
You know? I just don't understand that.
That's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Oh, he gone.
There goes Melvin Gordon.
Bye.
And all the way in for the touchdown. Melvin Gordon.
I do also like, though, the fact that you can hear them running and grunting and stuff. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I think that was in last year's game, but I don't know. I feel like the game has a lot of potential, but I feel like they're missing a lot of what might seem small stuff, but is much bigger. I feel like this game definitely has like.
It's good, and it is now
and like the crowd doesn't look realistic at all. They try to make things realistic. Look at that crowd. How does that look realistic?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
I don't know. I feel like graphically this year actually went backwards. I feel as far as on-field gameplay, things are pretty loose, which is cool, as in like you can kind of do whatever, you can do different things. I feel like there's so many different types of tackles now. But as far as gameplay, I still don't understand really the X Factor. Like, I don't understand what it adds to the game. You know? I feel like it just didn't really add anything to the game. It's brand new. It's cool. Like, you know, Madden released something cool, the X Factor mode, or the X Factor for the players. But I don't think it actually benefits anything. And then the graphics just, I feel like, took a step back badly. The crowd does not look good. The field does not look good. I mean, I haven't even looked at a player yet. Let's go look at a player here. So I like that they try to add more. So you can see he's actually sweating. Sees actual perspiration there, which is kind of cool. You can even see on the back of his arms there, he's got perspiration. I like the fact that the sun actually goes with the guy, so as I turn, the sun on his arm changes. Yeah, I mean, it's cool they added sweat. Looks like they added sweat up there by his neck too. That's kind of cool. Looks like he's got a little bit of a shave on. I mean, this looks pretty good. Besides the little speckles on him that are supposed to be sweat beads or whatever. I mean, they did a pretty good job on the player. But, like, look at this field. This field does not look realistic. Like, and then when they run on it, like watch him run on this field. Nothing happening to the field at all. Like, oh, there was a little bit. I saw it. I saw it for a second. Where was it? There it was. See, like a little bit of dirt came up there. That's what I want to see more of. Like this. More of this dirt. Watch him kick up dirt here. Right there. See him kick up dirt with his left foot? But this whole time, he's coming off here. No dirt kicked up. Still no dirt. He's battling. He's pushing off the field. Rubber pellets should be flying up. Nothing. And then at the end, it's just like, oh, there's a little bit. I don't feel like that's realistic. I feel like they missed in a lot of parts. I still like that. I still kind of like that they're like battling at the end there. That's cool. So I feel like they did a lot with the animations. I feel like graphically for the players, they look a lot better this year. But as far as the graphics for the rest of the gameplay, just lacking. They added the feature I do like is that hurry up offense. So now when you do hurry up offense, the runoff on the clock is based on where your furthest player away is, and it automatically brings it back. It's not like you have to sit there, wait for everybody to line up, and then you hike it. It does it for you, and then like it takes how furthest guy away, how long it's going to take him to get back to the line, and then it runs that time off the clock. So it's like very quick on how it adjusts the time. I like it.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Interception. Oh, you got picked at. Dang. Yeah, pick that, bro.
I'm going to need some help with this one.
Looks like Breeze is on fire. That X Factor. Oh, that up.
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it. 6 points go by the wayside.
Ooh, went in there for the sack. Ertz with the second touchdown of the game. Ertz is killing it.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up.
All right, let's see how the onside goes.
When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown.
I hate that football changed that. I get it. I get it why they did it because of injuries and stuff. But they basically, wow, cool. Glad they picked it up. But they made it almost impossible to get an onside kick in real life. Apparently, they're pretty easy on this game.
They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Oh, he's trying to strip the ball out.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with.
All right, Breeze, let's see what you got, bud.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Michael
It's going to cost you some time.
Now
Oh,
the
timeout.
NFC gonna take a timeout
How many more they got? One.
As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, why did they do that and send guys way downfield?
Now the NFC
They're killing
use their
themselves with
third
those
and
long
final
routes.
timeout.
Because the longer your guy runs downfield on those routes, the more time runs off the clock. There it is. That's game. You're not coming back from that, bud.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes
So,
as a loss of 6. So Charles,
Pro Bowl's
final
over.
thoughts on this AFC victory.
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home pretty
My
happy,
first impression of the game
the AFC
is
since
that
the game.
they have potential to make this game great. So I feel like the game as a whole, just playing my first game reaction is the game has a lot of potential, but they missed on a bunch of key parts where I think they should have nailed it. Especially with, they added the X Factor. Again, I don't think it adds to the actual gameplay itself. I think it kind of more or less makes it sloppy, more or less makes it less football, so to speak. Anyway, I don't see the problem. I don't see why they put it in there. It's almost like that the quarterback vision that one year they had quarterback vision, and it was like, why would you add this? It takes away from gameplay. It's even more of the gameplay that you have to pay attention to or have to care about. I don't like it so far. I mean, we'll wait and see, but I think they have again kind of just updated the rosters. They've added a little bit with the X Factor. They added a little bit with more modes and stuff. I know, like they call it face of the franchise now, but I don't feel like they hit on a lot of the stuff that players like us have been upset about lately. Like, we want crisp gameplay, and that game alone, there was like 3 glitches and 3 things that didn't make sense that shouldn't happen. They got a lot to work on. It's just another Madden game. I'm still kind of waiting for that breakout Madden game. I don't think it's this year, but who knows? So if you guys like this episode, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, feel free to hit that red subscribe button to catch more of Madden 20 content. I will be releasing a bunch here soon, so make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Make sure you hit the little bell notification so that you get notified every single time I post a new episode of Madden. Until next time, Slacker out.